In the Old Testament, you find some verses that tell about the coming of Isa, or Jesus, peace upon him. And there are other verses and prophecies that have been kind of dismissed, and it only fits to one person in that sense, is Prophet Muhammad, the messenger. So in these verses, or one of the most important ones, I believe, is in Psalm 84, which is a very important psalm that speaks about pilgrimage and the highways, or the finding the road to God and to His house, and finding His house. So in verse 6 or verse 7, depends on the kind of Bible you're reading, it talks about this place called the valley, and it's translated to valley of weeping. However, in Hebrew language, the word is Bakka, or actually Habaka, which means the Bakka, which means a place of a noun of a place or a location that could mean, or has the meaning of weeping, the word itself. But instead of putting the place as a noun and a location, so it's like telling you to go to a certain place. So instead of naming the place, I give the meaning of the name instead of giving you the name itself, which is very interesting. So here we're talking Ha-Bakka, which means the Bakka, like Mashiach, which is the Messiah. Ha is like the. So it's a proper name for a place that's been misinterpreted, and it's this Bakka is the name for Mecca that we have in Al Imran. So Mecca is Bakka, where is the house of God, where also the place where we present our sacrifice or the slaughtering. And it's the same verse also. It talks about the chick that, or the chick that's being presented for slaughtering, okay, for on the masbah, or the altar, which is the word masbah is slaughter, and which is also very interesting, because here the valley of Bakka is not just that. From this place also a teacher shall come. So here you have a teacher or a messenger, because that is the role of a messenger, that comes from this place that has the house of God that is to be found, where the rituals that relates to Abraham and his son is to be fulfilled, and that is exactly fitting, is only fitting to Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Very interesting. And this also has parallel to chapter 12 and 22 from Genesis, and I can go to that, but in details it would take a much longer version. But subhanallah and salam.